About to have some tea. This is my favorite brand, Yogi, and I love me some lemon ginger. When I was a child, I hated ginger, but now as a grown adult, ginger is life to me. It's life. Okay. And this is my favorite brand of tea because of the little quotes that it comes with. It said, master the unknown by knowing your deep self. Ooh. Master the unknown by knowing your deep self. I love this because this is kind of going into where I want to talk about today. Hey, it's Nat, and I'm your self-affirming bestie. Welcome back to my channel. So today, I got my tea, as you've seen, and we're just gonna sit down and have a chat. And I'm a tea girl. Today, I just want to focus on the process of coming from brokenness to wholeness. When I was healed, I've been trying to heal and was on this journey of healing for a few years. And just going through the process, it was a lot because it became like a cycle to me. I was used to being in that place of emotional sadness. As I was telling you before my last videos, going through that emotional sadness, it came through from my childhood years to my adolescence, to my young adult years and my adult years. And I didn't realize I was healing until things that used to bother me or like sting me to my core stopped bothering me as much as it did. You know, as we go through our daily lives, we become, I'm not going to say numb, but it become like a cycle. We be on autopilot, I should say that, autopilot. But then I knew I was healing when I felt more at peace, I should say. Yeah, I felt more at peace when I was healing. Like you're healing from, like I'm been shifting to the next level. So going through this phase, I just noticed that small things and triggers that didn't bother me anymore. It was just, it felt weird. Like I didn't know what to do with that. To be honest, it really did felt weird. I'm like, I'm not feeling any sort of sadness or shame or guilt or anger or bitterness. It felt different. So just noticing these subtle and significant changes in my life, I knew that I was healed. I was healed. So, you know, when we face traumatic incidents in our lives, we suppress those feelings and suppress those emotions. And they stay in our body like toxins, like it's toxic. Like imagine like a septic tank holding all that waste, I should say. They're holding all the waste in your body, and because we're holding in all those emotions and then just down there in us. And I believe God did not create us to build all that toxin in our body, all that toxicity in our body. He created us, he designed us to be free, freedom. I know healing isn't linear. I know it's in layers, but just knowing that you're in a better place, it feels amazing. And another reason I knew I was healing is when I chose to be happy. I chose to leave the past traumatic incidents that happened in my life in the past. I had the freedom to choose to be happy. I think that was the last thing I told my therapist before she discharged me and said, I am good. She said, you have all the tools that you need. You're like, I used to be in this deep depression, anxiety, and it took me very long to get out of it. Now, if it does hit me, I know ways and tools to get out of it really way faster than I used to, way faster. And everyone notices that around me, my best friend, my husband. So this is when I know I'm healed, because I feel like I'm in more peace. I let go. I accept things for what they are. I stop trying to have that control of things and just take things for as it is and take people for who they are. And I know God just didn't want me to be in that place where I was. I know God wanted me to move out of that dark space and to shift from that brokenness I held from childhood for years that I carried with me. I carried it with me all the way into my adulthood, like all the old habits and behaviors that I had, it followed me. And I don't want to bring that into my relationships with anyone anymore. So that's how I knew I was healed as well. And I just feel like a new person. I feel like I have a voice now. Like this YouTube channel wasn't something I would have done in the past, but now I feel like I know who I am now. I'm finding my voice, and it feels really good to be in this place. Another thing I stopped doing was I stopped like relying on people to like support me. No, I don't have to support me. I know I'm not for everyone, and that's okay. But I know people that are for me, and that's all I need in my life. So just letting go of, oh, this person is not supportive enough for me. I had to let that go and just take the person for who they are, what they is, and it's okay. Like, why I'm trying to control that? Like, that's their feelings, that's their emotions, that's how they are. And that's it. I had to let that stay there. So just accepting that, it brought me to the next level of healing. And I noticed that my heart softened. Like I was holding grudges. I'm not gonna lie, like for years I do hold grudges, but I'm growing out of that. I've grown out of that. So I hold grudges, and my heart, like through therapy, my heart softened. It made me understand and look at other people's perspectives in a different way, in a different light. And I always think in my head and being selfish. I try to be more understanding, with other people's perspective and their perception on things and how things in their life may, affect them to be the person or be who they are. And that's just how they are. So I got out of my head with that. I got out of my head and I'm like, that doesn't have anything to do with me. People going through what they're going through, and that has nothing to do with me. So just realizing that helped me tremendously, because I was a person that, seek validation from others. So, just giving myself the grace and the patience throughout all of this, and the self-compassion. I have to go heavy on the self-compassion because I can be so hard on myself. But just giving myself the self-compassion throughout this journey was the main thing that I needed. That I'm only human and I'm not perfect. And I just let go of all that brokenness. I would say the place that I'm in now, I feel more at peace, more comfortable in my skin. I feel more confident. I feel just amazing. And this is like my first time like talking this out, after healing, actually like talking it out besides with my therapist, just talking it out for myself to like really process like, wow, I came a long way. I truly healed a lot. And in fact, it affected my relationships with everyone. And I'm such a better place in my life. I just feel like I could be more vulnerable now without feeling shame. I could be more transparent without feeling any sort of guilt, and just being my true self and being who I am. I feel that I can speak my truth and just be me. So, just wanted to share my story and know that you can take yourself out of this broken place. You can rebuild yourself and not focus on opinions, on these limiting beliefs as you were growing up. Because most of these are opinions that aren't facts. And these are things that's just in your head that's stopping you and blocking you from being like your most authentic self. Let me take a sip of my tea. I'll be back. Hold on. But yeah, you can be in this place of peace and healing. I think once you learn how to start to like let go, let God, and stop thinking you always have to be in control of everything when it will drive you insane. When you could just let things be and just accept things for what they are and accept people for who they are. That's when my relationships in my life started to change. I hope this resonates with you some way and somehow, and that wherever you are in your journey, in your self-love journey, your healing journey, self-discovery journey, personal growth journey, I hope that this message will, resonate you in a way that can help you realize that healing and peace is right around the corner if you just try to put in the work. And with me, I had to put God in it because God is my everything. And I would say the last piece of my healing was going on a 21-day fasting with my church. And that just totally opened my mind. It clarified and gave me the confirmation of everything that I needed and I knew which direction I need to go into. And this is why I created this YouTube channel. So I just hope that my word or my story empowered you, just to make that difference in your life so you could go on to the next level of healing and peace and get away from this brokenness into feeling more whole. Thank you for watching. You can like, subscribe, share, and hit that notification button to know when my next video will be out. I appreciate all the community that I'm building, everyone. I appreciate you guys. I appreciate all the comments and connecting and just knowing that I'm not alone and knowing that you're not alone, that we all go through similar things and that we all are connected. So I truly wish you have a blessed day and just find that peace so you can be whole again. Thank you for watching. Bye.